Hey, welcome to another edition of Dawn, the Sports Psychic Comedy Show. Live, even though it's pre-recorded. For today's show, we decided to do something a little different. I like to acknowledge outstandingness regardless of whether it's, person, place, thing, opinion, whatever. So it's going to be about someone's outstandingness today. Okay, so the outstandingness is actually obscure, like all things on the Sports Psychic Comedy Show. I have a couple of Facebook accounts, and 3, 4, 5, whatever it is, and most of them are used for promotion of the show. In one of these such, I was going back and forth with a gentleman we'll just call Tony. Okay, Tony is obviously from the Kansas City area. Well, wherever he lives, he's a big Kansas City Chiefs fan. Why wouldn't he be? They're a good team. They're a contender. Yeah, I always liked him. However, he didn't exactly agree with my prediction for who winning the Super Bowl this year, and he thought I was way off base and should basically keep it to myself. Okay, so a paraphrase here. Tony said, "Hey, Sports Psychic, Kansas City's gonna win this year. Yeah, we're gonna wipe the field with the bat. Yeah." Tony,
Don, did he really talk that way?
I don't know. I talked to him on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
I'm using poetic license here, Mike.
Okay.
But thank you for your comment, Mike. Well, Tony, first of all, that's Mr. Sports Psychic, sir, to you. Okay, so, Casey's a great team, but, sorry, Tony, it's ain't going to happen this year. The Patriots are going to win this year, and it'll be the last one for a number of years. Sports Psychic said it first. Well, actually, a lot of people are saying that nowadays. So we were going back and forth still some more, and Tony got very flustered and angry with me, and he says, "Oh, yeah? Well, guess what? Even if the Patriots do make it to the Super Bowl, Kansas City's going to kick their ass up one side of the field and up down the other."
Don, I do think that was a better characterization of his voice.
Well, thank you, Mike. Yeah.
Okay.
Getting back to the story now. Tony, if that comes true, that's an amazing prediction. That's borderline miraculous. As a matter of fact, Tony, if that's true, I will get up and let you sit and be the new Sports Psychic with all the credits, debits, assets that the show has produced so far. Okay. So, Tony, well, this is why that would be so miraculous and outstanding. New England Patriots are an AFC team. And also, the Kansas City Chiefs are an AFC team. The Super Bowl is a contest between the AFC champs and the NFC champs, who has the reigning king of the NFL for 1 year. Okay, so Tony, you get the 2018 Sports Psychic Award for outstandingness, and I should have known, or I should have at least checked. Moving right along. Now I'm just going to kind of run down the stats. I'm not going to go prediction. Basically, I have made 26 predictions on air with the show so far. I have got 19 correct. Over the last 3 weeks, episode 10, episode 11, and the Christmas show, I made 7 predictions. 5 were NFL predictions. I nailed every one of the NFL predictions. However, the 2 College Bowl, which I made on Christmas special, neither one I really got. No, I did not predict the winner of the coveted Cheez-It Bowl. Hey! Actually, either the Virginia Tech, winning the Military Bowl, which the only college team I'm really interested in is Virginia Tech. My niece was an alumni there, so I liked Virginia Tech, but I just don't have the time to, watch all the college games. But, I'm 5 for 7. I'm 5 for 7 with, last couple weeks. So that's 72%. Still way over 60%, over 50%. Overall, I'm 19 out of 26, which is 73%. So I'm doing pretty good so far. The plan for the rest of the season, we're going to do about 2 or 3 more episodes, and then we're going to call it quits for a little bit. So I plan to make 4 major predictions, and every week I'll do game-by-game predictions. That would bring the total of actual predictions up to 30. My math was a little off. 30 predictions, and I would get 23 out of 30. And how much I get for the predictions I get on the game by game, because some will kind of counteract. We'll just see and play it by ear. Okay, so we'll play it by ear. It's come to my attention from Galuppi that Galuppi hasn't been getting any spots on the show, and he's feeling a little underappreciated, kind of restless, sitting up in the wall, just doing nothing, watching the show all the time. So over the next couple of episodes, I am going to include Galuppi and get his commentary on a few things here and there, which is always interesting because when Galuppi does talk, he has many things to say. So that's it for this week. We hope you have a good time, and wherever you go, when you watch playoff games responsibly and don't drink and drive. Public service announcements from the Sports Psychic. And now we're going to go to the predictions, major and minor, for this week.